Hey everyone, it's 10 Types, and I'm going to be playing some Mad Party, one of the coolest decks we've seen. Maybe not one of the coolest, but certainly one of the most fun. We just try to throw a bunch of Pokemon with the Mad Party attack into the discard. You have Bumblebee as your main attacker to attack for 2 colorless energy, and dealing 20 for each Mad Party card in your discard pile. You have 4 different ones, Dedenne, Poltergeist, Glamour Mr. Rhyme, and Bumblebee. And then we're just going to try to throw them all into the discard pile. Also going back to my roots with Beedrill Engine, Scoop Up Nets. This is definitively a pre-rotation style deck. Living my last, hopefully really good memories with this deck. I don't have super high confidence. We also play Radiant Jirachi as some new stuff. Serena. I don't know how this is gonna go. I haven't played Mad Party in so long. I just kind of checked this list together, but let's hope it works well. I'm really excited. Also, they got the ladder working again, so that's pretty neat. I don't know what was going on with it yesterday. It was all janky, just nothing was there, but it is what it is. Hopefully that means they're going to support PTGO more, or at least care about the game some. So we're going to choose to go first here. This deck is in a very sketchy spot right now. Well, hopefully we're able to do something pretty good. Let's see what our opponents run in as well, because there are obviously a lot of good decks in the game right now. Ooh, this hand's questionable, but we can get some stuff going here, so I don't hate it. Let's see, Arceus. Okay, that's fine for us. We're gonna go ahead and get rid of the Poltergeist. I guess the Poltergeist, the Dedenne. Let's see what else we got. And we're obviously gonna get a Bumblebee into play. We could get Radiant Jirachi, but I think it's in Bumblebee time. Try to push for an early KO, and I believe we can draw some with this hand, which is of course going to be very good. We're going to get rid of that Poltergeist just to go like all in turn 1. Obviously we can attack this turn, but we should live this turn at least. So Bumblebee, stick the Choice Belt on, Scoop Up Net, Beedrill, all that good stuff. We already used Evolution Roar. We can use it again though. This is why I really love this engine. It's a bit awkward because who knows what we're going to see on the other side of this. This is all right. We're gonna Pokestop, drop that down, use it. We milled a supporter and an energy, but we did mill another Mad Party piece, so it's not the end of the world. I actually dropped Crobat from this list. Yep. So that's a bit of a bold play by me, I know. Hopefully it works out, and we're just gonna pass the turn over here. I just want to discard cards, right? I'm just trying to have some fun with the Mad Party. I don't know how this is gonna go. As I said, they're playing Evo Instance turn 1. Wow. Maybe they're assuming we don't play Marnie, which we don't. So, that's fair. But it seems like they shouldn't be going for that early Arceus. They also have a very big hand. They got 8 cards because they got a mulligan. So, yeah, let's hope this goes well. No, I'm very excited to play this deck some more. I certainly am excited for rotation. Well, I'm more excited for Scarlet and Violet. Rotation will be moderately interesting as well. But I think there are some really cool decks coming, Scarlet and Violet. And honestly, nothing is too much is rotating. Although we are losing some cool decks. A lot of the stuff that we're losing is showcased in this deck. Of course, the Mad Party stuff. Quick Ball is a big loss. We're also losing Beedrill, going to Meowths with some niche engine pieces. Oh no, please don't KO us. Uh-oh, okay. It's not the end of the world, but it's not great either. Luckily, they just mill a bunch of cards that they can't grab with Pokestop. We, of course, have a Pokestop of our own. But we're in a very sketchy situation as well. We can go in with Ditto if we want. Beedrill here does have free retreat, but I did not expect them to pop off like that. Oh, nice. Okay, I'll Pokestop first. Okay, I guess we're getting rid of our Twin Energy. What else did we discard? I think we discarded something important, but we're going to grab ourselves... do we grab a Bumblebee here, or do we just discard it to Dene? Let's see. How many... So we need like... Okay, we need so many. We need like 10 Pokemon in the discard or something crazy like that. Well, I guess we're almost there, though. So I'll get to Dene. I'd like to push for a KO. We have a solid... it's probably safer to go for the Bumblebee. Get that dropped onto the board. Pokestop is pretty good in this list, though. And obviously we got somewhat lucky top-decking research there. And, this hand's like, it is what it is. Do we have it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Double turbo energy is obviously annoying here because it cancels out, doesn't do that additional damage. And we're down 2 twin already. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sorry, I'm just trying through the math. I don't think we have it here, unfortunately. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I'll Ultra Ball away. Poltergeist. Actually, Bumblebee Pokestop. I'm gonna drop into play a Sinesti. We do run a couple copies of that, so that'll kind of function as a draw engine. And I'm gonna send up this Radiant Jirachi, double turbo on it. Maybe we'll get lucky and flip double heads. That'd obviously be super good for us. We did not flip double heads. We did the opposite. So that's unfortunate, but hopefully they KO us, and then we can just go ahead and get a return KO if they don't pass the Pikas, which is probably going to happen. But at least you have the Poltergeist, so hopefully we draw out of this. It's a very sketchy situation, but we can win, certainly. If they don't pass the Pikas, I'd say we're actually favored. We are very low on energies. I don't remember how many we play. I don't remember if we play 7 or 8. They're attaching a double turbo to Radiant Greninja, though. That's kind of funny. Radiant Greninja certainly is scary for us. They're going to Big Charm that up, too. Okay, I don't know what they're doing, but I'm scared. They're going to play Training Court, though. Let's go. So maybe they don't even run Path. Who knows? A lot of decks just don't like running Path because it's scary to hurt your own deck. But that will mean that our Radiant Jirachi is going to be enabled. We could, of course, Gust around it. We could send it up again. Looks like they're going to go for Starbirth now. So who knows what they're getting. They already have a bunch of cards in hand. But I'm not sure what deck they're playing, to be honest, because, just straight Arceus, it's got to have something else, right? Radiant Greninja doesn't seem strong enough. You can't really power it up. Maybe a straight Arceus, but I feel like there's some engine piece or some other attacker still in this deck that we've yet to see. Could be Hisuian Guto V-Star. They're going to boss the orders our B-Drill. I did not expect that. Okay, so I think we'll just send up Radiant Jirachi again. Hopefully they don't KO, or hopefully they do KO that, but if we get lucky, we'd flip double heads here. Hopefully we don't get as unlucky as we did last time, which was, of course, very unfortunate. We see a Ditto. That's not super strong for us, of course. So we're going to go for that Astral Misfortune again. No, okay, so we missed it. We're obviously falling behind a lot in prizes. We didn't really have too many options there. If they gust around us or if they path, we pretty much just lost, right? Unless we are able to, we can still win this game, certainly, but they really need to KO us. And also, the Radiant Greninja is scary. We do play Manaphy. It might be prized, but I think it's in deck. No, they hit path. Yeah, we're going to have to scoop this one up. There's just, no, I'll wait. I'll assume we're going to top deck something usable. Which is possible, certainly. We need to get lucky, though. They've I don't know if they've high rolled us, but we have not. This Mad Prairie is a high roll deck. We did draw something, so we can get rid of that. Glam Mr. Rhyme, but we just don't see anything here. So unfortunately, we're going to have to scoop up this first game. It's a very fun deck to play, though. I certainly enjoyed that match. Mad Prairie is pretty fun. And we can play lots of games because the games are either we're going to concede or they're going to concede, most likely. Because the games are pretty swingy. It's not the most interesting deck for metagame-wise. You get to go first here, which is pretty much always the play. Speaking of the play, this hand's not very good. It's not the worst thing in the world, though. We do have access to a variety of resources, so that's pretty good. And we see our opponent is running Regidrago V-Star with Gardenias. So we see Dragonite, Appleton, let's keep track of their attackers. Giratina, Duraludon. Presumably they're running Hisuian Guto V-Star, which will be scary for us. I can't think of anything else that we're too scared of, though. Okay, we see some more cards. This is fine. Can Ultra Ball these away. We're going to look for, I think, obviously the goal here is to thin out our whole hand. Because we need a B-Drill to draw some cards. We could try to go for a Radiant Jirachi, actually. Yeah, I'll actually do that. That's pretty weird, but I think that's an okay play. And go for a Sinesti as well. So I'll go get Radiant Jirachi, stick a double Turbo Energy on that. And this is certainly a weird line of play, but I think it will end up working out in the end. Of course, unless we get shut down in some awkward and unpleasant way. We're going to grab Sinesti here. We could stick the double turbo on the active. That isn't a horrible idea either. And I'm actually going to go ahead and make that play. We're not going to retreat just yet. Presumably, they're not going to Galar Minus. That would be highly unfortunate if they do. Or if they remove our energy, that will also be bad. But we do have 4 scoop up nets. It's not too horrible. Yeah, Radiant Jirachi, though, giving us a search for any 3 cards if they KO us, but Path to the Peak is, of course, very prominent. They're just going to play Gardenia's Vigor, but only going to draw them 2 cards because they can't accelerate any energy off of that. So despite... no, they were the one who mulliganed a lot. So, yeah, we chose not to go all in. We didn't want to get rid of all our energy, but yeah, they're going to go straight for the Hisuian Gudra V-Star. Probably discard it, but it means they take 80 less damage next turn, which means it's going to be essentially impossible to one-shot them. Outside of course, things like Radiant Jirachi. Okay, so we're going to Poltegeist. See, so we need... Let's see, I'll start off with getting rid of one of these Pokemon, I think. Just this, like, Dedenne. It doesn't really matter too much. What should we get rid of? Let's see, Scoop Up Net Beedrill. Oh, so that's kind of cool. I'm definitely thinking that we want to go try to KO them with our Poltegeist here. I'm going to Scoop Up Net that Dedenne. And send this up, thin our hand out to nothing, and draw some more with Beedrill. Of course, this is a bit risky if we just miss, but hopefully we don't miss, right? So we're going to get rid of those Mad Party cards. Give ourselves out that Galarian Meowth. We could grab another attacker, but I think we're all in here, and I think we're in an alright spot. They're probably not going to KO us next time, too. So we're hitting 100 damage now, which isn't a ton. We're going to Elusive Master, though. See a few more cards. Hopefully a supporter. We did not. Okay, so we could Galarian Meowth, and I'm just going to Galarian Meowth. We want to do some more damage. We do lose out on an attacker, notably in Ditto. But we do get to draw 3 more cards, which is very important. These cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're hitting 120, I think. And I don't want to discard our hand. I'll play the Grant, though. That's fine. Grant allows us to discard 2 cards from our hand, which is nice. We're only hitting 120, but presumably they're not going to attack us next turn. They're in a very rough spot. They literally don't have any energy, any Pokemon, which is pretty absurd. But they are going to be able to use their V-Star power, but that doesn't feel great. And yeah, I like the position we're in quite a lot. It's certainly possible that they're going to pull out some weird thing, and then we're just going to lose, though. I'm surprised they played that Evo Incense. Looks like they didn't need anything off of it, though. Oh, they're just thinning for Serena, I guess. Wow, there are a lot of attackers now in the discard. The most scary are, of course, Hisuian Gudra V-Star. Dragonite's scary as well. I'm going to V-Star power. Let's see, what did they get? They can recover... I don't know. Most of those cards weren't very strong. They're probably going to get back their Serena, though. Yeah, it's very... I'm really wondering how they're going to be able to pull off this attack, though. Of course, now we can T-Break. They're probably not going to KO us yet. So they're going to grab Ultra Ball, Ordinary Rod, giving them a lot of options. Of course, not immediately. Oh, and they play 2 Gudras because it's just so strong, right? It's really the main attacker. They're really going for the toolbox-style deck here, and I like it. Duraludon isn't any problem. They got a Regidraco, so now they're in at least a spot where they can do something next turn. Although they are, of course, going to be looking for that Gardenia's play to be able to set themselves up even better. So they can actually attack, because right now they can't really attack. And they're just going to recover probably no Pokemon off of that. And they just recovered the trainers. Okay, they're just switching into the Regidraco. We see a Pokestop. Oh, and just to concede, yeah, as I said, one of us is probably going to concede most of these games, which makes it an interesting experience. But we do get the win there, so that feels pretty good. Let's see if we can get another win here. Hopefully we can, of course, but you never know. Also, what are your thoughts on just like PCGO in general? Because it's so weird with live just coming around the corner. Hopefully it's coming out soon. Seemingly, I mean, it's the only way to play the new cards from Scarlet and Violet, it appears. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know what happens if you put Scarlet and Violet packs into PTCGO. I have not done that. I'm not looking to do that because presumably you're just going to like lose them, right? So if you're wondering about that, don't do that. It looks like they are going first, which we can work with. Could even drop this Sinestro so they don't donk us. That would be pretty absurd, but it's not impossible. And they're playing Mew VMAX. Okay, so this is scary, but workable, hopefully. I wouldn't like if they dropped Oricorio, because that would be just very scary and annoying for us. And even giving them a very valid attack to use. So, like, Oricorio, please don't grab Oricorio. Nice. They grab another Meloetta, which honestly doesn't seem that good, but, I'll take it. I mean, it does have some value in this matchup, but Oricorio is super good, reducing the damage they take for the whole game, and also allowing them to place damage counters with their attack. We don't play Big Parasol in this deck, because it's going super hard all the time. Speaking of going super hard all the time, they're just going to draw through absurd amounts of cards this turn. They're probably going to be halfway through their deck by the end of this turn. Yeah, definitely. With Cramomatic, obviously they're going to pitch that Power Tablet. They don't need that at all. We don't even play Crobat in this deck. They do find a special energy. Quick balling away, a Mew V, right? They can just pitch stuff, but they only have one Mew in play. So that's a bit scary for them. And we could theoretically exploit that, but probably not. For Sealstone, wow. Okay, so they did not push themselves as much as they could. I feel like they should use an ability one more time. I believe they could have done that, but we're going to Ultra Ball away. Poltegeist and Grant. Yourselves out, Glam Mr. Rhyme. And also grab out of the deck. Looks like we prized. We don't play Hisuian Heavy Ball on this list. It is a strong card, but yeah, I forgot about checking the prizes for like how many Mad Party guys you prized. You prized Mr. Rhyme. We prized. I mean that's it. Okay, so yeah, it's not that important, right? Especially when you don't prize money. But we're gonna thin out a few guys from our deck. And just go ahead and research. Prizing the Gland Meowth is pretty annoying, but we can definitely deal with it. It will just probably mean that we're not going to grab the KO this turn, unfortunately. But it's not impossible either, especially with access to a card like Grant. How close are we? Let's see. So we can Grant, get rid of a couple of guys from our hand. Yeah, it just lets you recover it to discard 2 cards from your hand. Right now we're hitting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're going to be 10 short. 1, 2. Yeah, we're going to be 10 short. I don't even know if we go for the attack here. We probably do to pressure them, but I could also see reasons for not going for it. I'm just going to bench the Bunnelby and pass. Hopefully we don't get like Marnied or something, but that doesn't seem likely. They probably don't play cards like that. They could play a Judge, but no, they're just going to go for Elisa's Sparkle and attack us with their Meloetta, taking the first prize. Now, this is scary. But if we take all their fusion, they're lost citying us. That's so bad. Because that's reducing the damage. Yeah, this is another thing I forgot about with Mad Party. This isn't looking good. UV Max when it gets going is very strong. If they'd gotten the Oricorio route, it would have just been game over. Luckily, they didn't do that. We're still in a bad spot, but we can probably bump this stadium. They at most play 2 Lost City, I've got to assume. But yeah, you see turn 2, 280. This is just kind of absurd, but we're going to go in with Bunnelby, take a KO. We should be okay. We see a Poltegeist. Poltegeist, that's good. 1, 2, 3, 5. Yeah, this. We should be all good. Please tell us we're all good. Okay, we got there in the end. And I'll Pokestop too. Okay. We lost an energy off of that. It's not the end of the world. We did get another guy in the discard too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. I believe we got there. So that's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 minus. Yeah, because we need to subtract for the double turbo, but we should still be there. This rest of this hand looks pretty good. We could discard even more. I feel fine just attacking with Mad Party. I could even play this Bunnelby. We could. There are some other routes we could go here, but I'm just going to grab the KO. We're keeping even in the prize trade. We're, of course, like a half a turn behind, but it's going to come down to a lot more than that, I'm going to say. The question is, can we one-shot a Mew VMAX? That would be obviously insane. Yeah, they did get down the second Mew, which makes a lot of sense. They're going to go in with Mew... Are they going to go in with Mew VMAX? Losing both Meloettas and all their... No way they hit the other Lost City. This is absurd, and they didn't even have to use the V-Star part. We're getting so hard. They literally got the perfect setup. Or I think the perfect set, what they think is the perfect setup. As I said, they should have gotten Oricorio if they had that. Going double Meloetta just seems a bit questionable. Now, of course, the price trade gets kind of weird here. We are down only 1 Serena, though. So I can definitely work with that. Ultra Ball, we hit the other Ditto. That's really nice. We can get back. We can get rid of probably both these Scoop Up Nets. We're going to thin out. Where is it? We're going to get rid of this Glam Mr. Rhyme. And obviously the goal here is just to kind of grab a KO. And also bump the Lost City, because that's problematic for us. We could Poltergeist to draw some cards, but that feels kind of bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think we need to recover that Bumblebee. We got the Dittos and stuff, so it's all good. Yeah, we got 2 Bumblebees in the Lost Zone. That's bad. We got 1 in the discard, though. That's all we need for now. And our goal here is going to be to KO 2 Genesects after this Meloetta. So hopefully we're able to do that. We can Quick Ball away a Quick Ball. And we're going to grab out that Dedenne, discard it. Debatably, we should have gotten rid of an Ultra Ball. Doesn't matter too much, though. We did hit Pokestop, though. We can use Pokestop, but that's actually kind of risky. We don't need it just yet. We can definitely discard Manaphy at some point, but we're just going to Mad Party, take the KO. We're looking for those Serenas, and that's the most important thing right now. So we can target the Pokemon we want. I believe we play 4. We might only play 3, though, which will make things very close. If we don't play 3 and we only play like 2 or something, I'm going to feel like a massive idiot. But I believe we play 3. So yeah, they're going to use it. They hit, some stuff. If they lost Sidious again, that's really bad, obviously. It's not unwinnable, but it's not great. They're going to probably get rid of that Choice Spell as well. The Pokestop's not providing too much. No, they are going to get rid of the Pokestop. Wow. Okay. So we're going to go in with Ditto. They're going to, I don't know, they're going to flip heads on all this stuff. Like, they've gotten pretty lucky here. Really, it doesn't matter too much how lucky they got, though, or how lucky. It matters more how lucky we get and also how well we play. Because if you're able to sequence your prizes right, Mad Party can come out on top in this matchup. But you need to play very precisely, and it's definitely easy to misplay out of it. I'm sure I've made some misplays. That Lost City is causing problems, but we're going to go in with Ditto, try to hit as hard as possible. And also maintain our onboard draw engine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so we should be able to grab the KO on Genesect if we are able to find that card. So we can get rid of Manaphy, that's not useful. And also, Choice Spell's kind of useful here, but it's not like ultra useful. Pokestop's kind of questionable. I'll get rid of Research. Really, Research we probably just lose. Yeah, we do have 2 more Serenas left in deck, so we're going to thin out Dedenne probably. Yeah, we're never going to one-shot them because they've lost on multiple Mad Party attackers. We could theoretically go for like an insane Iridian Jirachi play, but that's probably not going to work. So I'm just going to go get rid of this Dedenne and see if we draw into a Serena. Obviously, it's really important that we do, but it's very possible that we don't as well. We didn't. Okay, let's look at this hand. So we can play the Sinesti. I'm trying to think if we can. Oh yeah, I guess we. No, I'm trying to figure out if there's a way to thin this down to nothing so we can Beedrill, which would be super good. There's no way of doing that without playing a supporter though. Maybe if we get super lucky off a Pokestop, but we probably lose then. So right now what we're looking to do is just going to be... Maybe I shouldn't have played that Sinesti. I think we're good, though. I think we're in a good spot. Let's see. Wait, how on earth... Oh, that they lost Vacuum. I was like, how did they get there? At least Sparkle in the lost zone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. I think we're okay. I think we just pass here. And we should be able to win this game. Not 100% sure, though, but we should be able to target down the Genesects and win unless they Oricorio. They could also Oricorio and win that way. I don't think so, though. We've removed most of our low HP Pokemon off the board other than that Sinesti, which we only have 1 of, so we should be okay. Not 100% sure on that one. But I think we can win this. Hopefully we can get a winning record this video. That sometimes happens, but a lot of the times it's weird jank games, right? Those first 2, lots of concedes. But yeah, they forced us into this weird prize route. So if they have hand disruption, that's kind of questionable. We do still have a Beedrill in deck. We might have some more Search in deck, but I'm not sure. Pokestop is certainly kind of weird. Yeah, they're just kind of perplexed by our play. Right? We just passed. We didn't attack. We could have obviously attacked there. No, so they're just going to go for Cross Fusion Strike, right? That makes a lot of sense. Sorry. Yeah, we need to go gust those Genesects now. Let's see what we got. Oh, no. Oh, no. This isn't good. Okay, so... did I mess up here? I kind of feel like I messed up. I could have, thinned my hand down with Grant, but... Oh, no. Okay, I might have messed up. Let's see. So the question is, can we get the one shot with Poltergeist? I'm pretty sure we can't do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 200, 230. Yeah, we can't get there. Let's see. I'm trying to think. We might need to Pokestop here, though. I'll drop it into play. I think we have to Pokestop and get lucky. Don't hit Serena. Get Palpad. What? Okay. So we can actually get back that Serena. That won't get it, though. We didn't hit what we needed there. Oh, no. So double turbo active is a play, certainly. I can twin belt active. We can recover that Grant. But we didn't hit any Mad Party cards to discard, which is kind of what I was assuming we'd do. Can play Grant. Oh, I messed up here. Can B-Drill, get rid of B-Drill, energy. We can net or whatever. That's fine. And then we need to play Grant, though, which is definitely not going to win us the game here. Palpad back that Serena. Play Grant, but we can't Gus now. Okay, yeah, so I should have granted last turn. Now I see that. We do see the Serena, but it's too late. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11, 12, 13. No, I don't know. I'm trying to like do the math, and it's getting very complicated. I'm gonna Ultra Ball, see what's in deck, but we can't get there. We're just short. How short are we? I don't know, but we're not there. I know that much. We're hitting, like literally if they have Marnie, they have game 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. There's like so much counting with this deck too. Yeah, we're hitting 220, 250. We don't have it. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and scoop up. We needed to grant last turn, and then we need to get lucky as well and grant last turn. So unfortunately, we don't finish on a winning record there. I just feel so bad because, as I said, it's a very tricky thing, and it matters if we misplay. And I misplayed there. Not gonna lie, I definitely messed that up. They set up well, but they didn't Oricorio, which was very good for us. But we weren't able to capitalize on that. But you know, this is just my build of Mad Party. Most people don't play it with B-Drill. I love B-Drill. This is so fun, so weird, but so fun. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Of course, really interested in any feedback you have in the comments down below. On the deck, on PTCGO, on rotation as well. That's really interesting. We're losing so many cool decks, but there are most of the interesting decks that we're also preserving, which is nice. But I hope you enjoyed the video. As always, I'm excited to see you in the next one.